Excuse me. Hey everybody, Jake Blake back here. Just gonna give you another deck profile on my Spellcaster Lockdown deck. So if you guys are ready, let's get straight into it. And let's adjust this so that way all you don't see is just the boob. Okay, so I'm gonna get on with just the monsters for right now. We run triple Shaddoll Beast. Shaddoll Beast really speeds up the deck, allows you to draw 2 and discard 1. Just super crazy, allows you to get into your Arcanite Magicians. Super good, super awesome. And then double Falco. Falco sets up your plays, flip special summon a Shaddoll from your grave, and it's a level 2 tuner. 2 Shaddoll Hedgehog. I like 2, searches out your fusions, and it searches out your monsters when it's sent to the grave by a card effect. Then I run double Squamata. Squamata sets up your graveyard, flips, pops a monster on your opponent's side of the field. Shaddoll Dragon, back row removal, swoops in, helps you OTK, just really good. And then I run 2 Breaker. A lot of decks that I find myself running into run a lot of back row, and I don't want to really be a troll and run Denkoseka. I just kind of wanted to do it a little differently. Call me weird, but I just run 2 Breaker because it's nice to just summon, pop a back row, and then fusion with it. Then we run double Mathematician. Obviously, most people run it at 3. I like to run it at 2 because I don't like to be too graveyard reliant. A lot of guys at my locals like to run macro and defissure because of the ritual beast and stuff, so I think that 2 is just fine. And then for the lights, we run double Maiden with Eyes of Blue. It's good with the field spell, stalls for a few turns, and it's a level 1 tuner. Gets out your blue eyes. 1 Cerberus. It's good to just get into Shikanaga with it, and when your opponent inflicts battle damage to you, you can banish it and pop a card on the field. Then 1 Blue Eyes and 1 Thunder King. That rounds up the monsters. Onto the spells. I run double. Oh my gosh, we're out of order. Okay. I run double pot of the Dark World Dealings. Dark World Dealings is just good because it allows you to get rid of your cloggy hands, and it allows you, I guess I run 3, but it just allows you to get rid of those dead Shaddoll cards in your hand, and really screws over your opponent sometimes. When they don't have cards in their hand at all, you can just have them draw 1, discard 1. So it just sets up plays, speeds through your deck. 1 Foolish Burial, again, set up plays a lot quicker. 1 Monarch Stormforth for those times when you have those Shaddoll Beasts in your hand. It's good to get rid of problematic monsters like Beals and things like that. 1 Book of Moon, 1 Regeki, 1 Shaddoll Fusion. Unfortunately, I only have 1, otherwise I'd be running 2, so that's the only reason that this is at 1 right now. Double Secret Village of the Spellcaster. This is basically one of the reasons why I like this deck the most, because the ability to lock your opponent down from using spells just puts you... you gain so much advantage just off of that it's ridiculous. And the fact that Winda can't be destroyed by card effects by your opponent and it's just scary. And then triple El Shaddoll Fusion, because it's so broken. Just being able to do it on your opponent's turn, and they think that they might have advantage, but then you pull one of these and then you screw them over. So onto the traps, I run double Phoenix Chain. Phoenix Chain is good. You negate your opponent's monster effects. Self-explanatory. 1 Shaddoll Core. Thinking about bumping it up to 2. I don't know. I'm still testing it. I haven't gotten my monolith yet, but when I do, I'll definitely have to test it out more. 1 Mirror Force. 1 Compulsory Escape Device, or Evacuation Device. 1 Solemn Warning. 1 Bottomless Trap Hole, and 1 Torrential Tribute. That rounds up the deck profile. Onto the extra deck. I'll run my choices. Or I'll show you my choices. 1 Arcanite Magician, 1 Azure Eyes Silver Dragon, 1 Armites Keeper of Boundaries, 1 Ally of Justice Cataster, 2 Shekanaga. Shekanaga is good for just negating your opponent's card effects. I like to do it against my brother when he plays his Battle in Boxers. You just negate their yoke, and they pretty much scoop from then. Unfortunately, 1 El Shaddoll Construct. I need to pick up at least 2 more. But I just haven't found any yet, so I'm probably going to bump this out, take something out, to bump it up to 3. One Dark Hero or Masked Hero Dark Law. Again, it's really good for the meta against the meta because you can just stop your opponent's plays and stop them in their tracks. And then 2 Shaddoll Winda. Winda is really good. Stops your opponent from special summoning more than twice. Can't be destroyed by card effects. And the field spell with this is just monstrous. Then 101. 1 Abyss Dweller, 1 1 Castel, and 1 Gaga Cowboy. So then I'm just going to get onto the side deck and we'll call it a day. So I run triple Mystical Space Typhoon because, again, those macro and defissures do get annoying. So I can't tell you how many times this thing just comes in handy. 2 Deck Lockdown because it shuts down a majority of the meta. You know, they can't search it. They can't pop this also when you have the field spell. So that's really good. 1 Mask Change just because you want to get into your Dark Law. Another Monarch Stormforth for those times when your opponent will have those problematic monsters and you just kind of want to side in and side out the cards that I'm about to show you. 1 Dark Hole. 2 Royal Decree for those pesky trap card or trap decks like, you know, burn decks and stuff like that, which there's a lot of that at my locals too. 1 Vanity's Emptiness because it's only at 1, and 1 Dimensional Prison just because I kind of threw it in there. 1 Jinzo, again, trap heavy decks, you know, you shut them down. And then 2 Ryza. And so that rounds up the deck profile, guys. I hope you like it. Give it a like, you know, and comment your opinion. Jake Blake out.